Oh my god, can you believe it? We actually made it to a Tuesday stream this time, not a Wednesday. An actual Tuesday stream, as usual, as things are supposed to be. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. How's everybody holding up? Good to see y'all. Hello, Yej. What's up? How's it been? How are you? How's everything? Everybody ready for a new case tonight? I know I am. Boy oh boy. Quite an entrance to that new case we've gotten last time. Very flamboyant, very exciting. Let's see what awaits us in Turnabout Big Top. Like I said earlier, judging by the table of contents, it's gonna be more or less the same length, presumably, as the previous case, so hopefully we'll manage to complete it throughout this and the next week. So, without further ado, shall we begin? The investigation. Naturally. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Clap! Woo! The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica! Woo! Wow. December 26th, 8:12 p.m. Berrybeck Circus. Circus entrance. Hey, Pearl.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kurain village. And it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Yes, we remember very well. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self.
Ah, it's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remember the train?
Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it, really.
You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's?
Maybe?
I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. But Pearly! Look, it's time to go! Happy New Year, Mr. Nick!
Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Unless At least we're past the Christmas Eve. We're safe for that one. December 28th, 9:12 a.m. Write and call offices. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Yeah. Hello? This is it, right?
Nick, it's terrible!
Ah, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office? What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus?
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max! They arrested Max Galactica.
Oh shit. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max.
Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What?
See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What? Well, okay. I hope Charlie is at least watered. Charlie, quite the creative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. There's a giant building just outside the window. Is the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. No additions. They're not cleaning for the New Year's? Steel Samurai movie. Maya went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own movie. Wow. I just know Maya is going to drag me out to see it with her. Naturally. Traditions. Difficult-looking legal books staying in a formidable row. They mock me. Still, to this day, I wouldn't mind dumping some of these off at the used bookstore, but that might not be such a good idea. I think he's giving up, everyone. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's usually clean. Okay. I guess it's time to move. Where else other than to detention center? December 28th, 11:19 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on this one, Maya. Maybe he used the magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Ah, there he is. Welcome to the visitors room.
It's Max! Nick, look! It's the real Maximilian Galactica!
Alright, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card.
He called me sweetie! Oh,
Nick! Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card.
This one!
Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Act of Hearts. Ace. Well, probably both.
Ah! He got it! He got it! Nick, look! He got it!
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts.
Max!
Well, time to take this and Time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver. Whatever, hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Okay.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop the porcupine head over here. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes!
Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing, oof! Oh god, it's a JoJo character. Yes, you've only now noticed? Let's see here. Is the camera recording all of this? Smile, you're on a candid camera. Max keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. I wonder if he is still trying to be a star. You think? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet, you could forget he was even there, if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kinda like a magnet on a refrigerator. Okay, that's another way to put it, I guess. Well, before we talk, look at this! Not really card, but that's an ace up my sleeve. What is this badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Okay, what about this? What about this? Fabulous! You'd like me to sign this for you? Why is he sweating? What's wrong, Max? Never signed a Magatama before?
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Jeebus! What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully... lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, porcupine head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays. And they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed! It was fabulous! I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible!
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. Ooh. Very big circus?
You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes?
I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. And congrats to George for a 15 stream streak. Very well done, sir. Thank you. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Ah, last night. The ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult me on matters. That's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Meeting with Russell? Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes?
That's all you talked. That's all you talked about. Of course, it was a fabulous chat. There it goes. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me in such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder!
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So? I'm the very big star of the Very Big Circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max?
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, we needed to wake up and smell the coffee. Us too, I guess. This is serious business. Yes? Porky, I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, help me! I didn't kill nobody!
Didn't kill nobody?
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never.
Max?
I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks.
Max?
Yes?
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob Johns. What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
Oh no. How could it possibly be? I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How'd he... He got it right again! What can I say? You too. You have stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? You sure you don't want to get this checked out? I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
I guess we'll be returning to this, will we not? Or do we have to do it now? I actually don't have a card, believe it or not. Can we move anywhere else? We can go back to the office. I suppose we can try yanking his chain a bit. Should we save, though, first? You know, posterity reasons. Flamboyant country boy. Yes, quite. Let's go. This is not going anywhere, but let's try anyways. Meeting with Russell. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I guess not yet. But I will soon. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Well, at least now we know what to look for. Correct? Well, we can go back to the office or to the circus entrance. Anything new if we came here? Yes, we can talk to Maya, so let's. Alright, we've got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking, let's get going.
Okay.
What's the matter? You seem down.
Maximilian Galactica. Who would have guessed he was country bumpkin?
The more you know! Well, any new thoughts on this?
Well, your badge is still shining. Barely.
It may be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing.
You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you have shown it to me.
She's right. I whip it out at the drop of a hat. And I will do it again! This is kind of pointless, don't you think?
If it's that pointless, then you don't have to worry about showing it to me.
Well, she's right, she's right. Okay. Well, if you put it that way. Let's go to circus entrance. This time at daytime. December 28th, very big circus entrance.
We're here again.
Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Now, who might be around?
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
Sounds like a plan. Examine this eerily quiet circus entrance.
The bear picked up is so very enormous.
Yep. Well, look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus.
I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it?
Oh, does it? Is y'all's blood pumping, y'all? It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention.
Candy and popcorn. They even got snow cones.
Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter?
Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around, there's tons of snow piled all around here.
Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow is in the corner. That's not syrup. Oh no. This here? Not close here. What about this? 2 inches to the left.
This door must lead to the lodging house.
No entry to unauthorized personnel.
Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick?
I'm not even going to justify that question with a response.
I bet all of the stars stay at that lodging house.
Any winter time ice cream and or snow cone eaters in chat? This is box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus.
They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time.
So then why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan. Oh no, it looks like I forgot my wallet.
If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already.
You know I'd never do that to you, Nick.
And then she probably did it to me. We just kind of amended it. I don't mind ice cream in the winter, but there are barely any at the time. Really, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure the shops are stocked with that stuff all year round. But personally, if with a cup of tea, then yes. If on its own and outside, then hard no. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers.
Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades.
You know, don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're watching one right now.
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top.
I don't think that was why. And the big star!
Look! It's Max!
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica.
The stars on the cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
Nah, it's alright. Is it red, at the very least?
Nick, the entrance is right here.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant.
There's no Dolly. Not today.
I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
I hope we stumble across our friend detective in that case. It's not like we're here on business or anything. Shops, yes, but those really fancy at any time of the year. Yeah, I suppose. It's okay. It's March. Happy spring, everyone, by the way. The ice creams are just right around the corner. I'm sure of it. Move. So, where do we even start? Lounging house? Big top? Let's go top to bottom, I guess. December 28th, lodging house, plaza. There seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into that stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Ah, you too. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Ad. Okay, can't let you guys miss Detective Gumshoe. So, yeah. Everybody who's not in ads, perhaps hydration check, posture check, food check, med check, all of that stuff. Maybe do a stretchy. Do things. And so shall I. Back? Okay. How's it you guys always seem to know when I'm working at a crime scene, pal?
Because you're always working, detective.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Once again, eerily quiet, with nothing but birds chirping in the background somewhere. In the middle of winter, too, surprisingly. There's some evidence under the tarp over here. Hey, watch it, pal! The killer is behind that tarp! Gotcha. I was just kidding. Hilarious. Anyways, what else? The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light. How strange.
How strange indeed.
What about this AC? This year I finally won an air conditioner.
What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too?
And what do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? With his salary? Are you kidding? I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party.
They really pay you peanuts, don't they?
Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Wonder if he remembers your lawyer's badge? Don't worry, we're just doing a scene investigation first, then we talk about everything. You know, the usual. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon.
The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over.
No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes.
What?
I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detective all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to break down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. Sheesh. There you go, the moment you've been waiting for. Come on, you flashed that badge at me so many times it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again?
Well, I did have a steel samurai badge with me. How about that one?
I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a steel samurai police badge.
Then it's a deal. I hear that Detective Gumshoe has that very badge.
What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. There, happy? You know I can't tell you anything about the evidence we have gathered.
Stingy.
Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. Okay, now let's actually talk about tomorrow's trial. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it will be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course.
Yes, let's talk about him.
You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him.
Nick won't tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around? Nick, what does that mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said, he's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay?
Nick?
Anyways, about what happened. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out, if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing now.
Ah,
Surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Eep.
It's pretty clear-cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But? There's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
Ha! There's always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
Something unusual? Oh, the music's back. Amazing. What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal! Footprints!
Footprints?
Look at this picture of the crime scene. That's not how you say it, Gumshoe! What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what is so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in the picture. Yes, the victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is...
the killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo! Where did the killer come from and where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there is no way to... the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head.
There's no way! Flying is impossible!
That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haha. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I mean nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him? There you go, a picture of the crime scene. Can we talk about it a bit more, maybe? You know I can't tell you anything about the evidence we have gathered.
Stingy!
Well, okay then. There's nothing else I can get out of him, though? About Max? They are not giving me any more options? Nothing else here? We can't queue to slide around, it doesn't look like. So I guess we're going back. Unless... there's still one place to go. The circus itself, one would assume. December 28th, very big circus, big top. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults!
I'm not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr?
Huh? Nick?
It wasn't me. Grrr? Groar?
The tiger!
He coming this way. Grrr. Ah! Did we died?
Nick, you're too young to die. Nick!
Stay, heal. Grrr. still here. I'm not dead yet.
Nick, are you okay?
Haha, scared you, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry. I picked a totally wrong voice for this.
Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't, what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. You agree, don't you?
I guess.
What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Oh, your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best!
Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd.
Nice to meet ya.
Likewise. You know what's coming? What about this? What can you tell me?
I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean.
I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Okay, fine. Let's first and foremost examine. Because boys, there are a lot to examine here.
The seats are kind of far away, don't you think?
They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big top.
He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing! Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max says.
Okay. Boxes. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for?
A bloody chainsaw, for instance.
Well, there's definitely not one of those here.
What about this stepladder?
Ah, a ladder.
It's just a stepladder.
What's the difference? Why do the same thing, right? They do the same thing? I think you should stick with the basic facts of matter.
Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one.
Hey, it's a rope!
Probably for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it.
Jot it down, jot it down. Nothing to say about the tarps, the lights.
Whoa, those lights are huge! I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he?
Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. No clues here. What about this big old line?
Look, that's where Max comes out during the show.
I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect.
We're planning for me to start coming out of the line during the show.
That's great, Regina.
Yeah, I will write on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I wanna try it too! I ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth.
Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Yes, me too, Nick. Me too. Nothing else? The swingy bits? No. The curtains? No. The hoops? No. Okay, that might be all. Now let's talk. What happened? Who's gonna jump out of the Gumshoe's, oh my god, this thing. Who's gonna jump out of Gumshoe's paycheck? More numbers, I guess. Whatever's left of them anyways.
Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered.
Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say?
So the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad.
She seems unfazed.
I'm sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyway, everyone was here practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We finished up at around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent.
Regent. So she was with that beast.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. But I guess we're asking her about herself first.
That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the lion, Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
What?
Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it.
It's though not to get it's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. There seems to be a lot to unpack here, though. Okay. Let's present this, I guess. What about this? Can you tell me?
I'm not really good at figuring out.
Well, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? What about this? Nope. Nope. Well, time to peace out, I guess. Leon the Lion is also name of old Polish PC game and character. Quick! Is it too late for a copyright? Infringement? Lawsuit? Move to... detention center? No? Let's then move for a second back to... Gumshoe? Anything to talk to him about? Nothing else? Okay, great. Let's try grilling Max for a bit more with newly discovered photographic evidence. Present. This. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. That's all. Well... what else am I missing here? Can we talk? Anything else to anyone else? Am I missing some objects or something? Go by the office real quick. Present this to Maya. Perhaps. This is kind of pointless, don't you think? Yeah. Pointless, huh? Well, if you put it that way... what to do? So, what do we do now?
Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, did it. Talk to the witness, did it. Gather evidence, well, couldn't find any more.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We still don't even know what happened in the first place.
Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
I could have sworn I've heard that before.
Well, we never have enough information.
Just admit it, you don't have a clue what's happened. Yeah. What else? Surely we can't be stuck already. Well, we've talked to him about the picture already, haven't we? And he refused to talk about anything, naturally. Looked at everything here, presumably. I still think we don't have enough evidence to start grilling Maximilian. We just have this one new photo and that's it. Can we talk about your dad, maybe? I don't know. A pretty burning topic right now, wouldn't you say? Can't slide around here either. Looked at everything. She refuses to talk about the picture. Dude, I don't know. You sure you don't want to talk about this? Can we talk to your pet tiger? Maybe that's gonna clear out some things. Examine some more. Again, this is the only place we can go. Can't go slide around. How very interesting that we are already stuck. We're gonna look at this. I tried talking to anyone, no new topics that I can see. So what gives? I'm gonna present this to you again. It's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. It was going to be like a father to me. Can we talk more about this? Please? When you make absolutely fabulous magic, it costs enormous sums of money, sums that will boggle your mind. That's why...
That's why you went to his room that night?
I want to ask him for a fabulous raise. I wonder how people can lie with such a straight face. And that's it. Let's try grilling him again. This time present the photo. Nope, I'm pretty sure that's not it. Just yet. But I just don't see any other options. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for 6 months. Is that the truth? Nothing but the truth? Here, look at this. Jeebus! What's the matter? Sweetie, you must have some wax built up in your ears. You haven't listened to me at all. Huh? You're still not listening, are you? I said that I hate lies. It seems this evidence isn't enough to make him confess. Wonderful. You want to try again? It doesn't bother me at all. Do you have any more proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I mean, I don't know. That picture is pretty incriminating if you ask me. Fucker. Okay, well, that's the 2 points that we'll never get back unless we load. Which we will. What the hell else can we do here? I've like examined this place under a microscope already. Not seeing anything else. Am I stupid? Am I blind? What is it? Still nothing to talk about. Good. And again! Do we talk to them about... Because believe it or not, I've just remembered that we have the dossiers. Such a memorable bit, isn't it? Let's talk about this fucker. A fabulous magician framed for the aerial illusion. Accused of murder. Present. Present. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say. A bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal.
Huh?
He left something at the scene of the crime. Oh, finally, some proof. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy decorative elements.
Made-to-order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness. Found at the crime scene. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they are mundane? At least they are easy to understand.
I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness! Tell us about the eyewitness! And shall we talk about other people too? Like her, for example, the idol of the Barry Big Circus and daughter of Russell Barry, the ringmaster? I've gotten affidavits. I still don't know how to pronounce this. From most of the performers at the circus. They are certainly a strange bunch of characters.
Don't say.
Well, not stranger than you, I suppose.
I was cold.
I'm sorry, I was just messing around. What about the victim and ringmaster of Barry Big Circus, Regina Barry's father? No? Nothing to say about him? Like, at all? Okay. What about yours truly? I'm making a really strange, tired-looking face here.
Are you sure you weren't born looking like that?
Uh-huh. I wish I was more lively. Right now, I'm just tired.
Well, there's not much you can do about that, so just gotta keep on being tired.
You're right! Glad I stay out of that one. What about him? It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy. Okay, we've talked about him already. Sorry. I love the hit. That we can probably talk about more. The eyewitness. What about my FA? Being a spirit medium is quite an accomplishment. And yours is so young too. That's really something.
Actually, I've been thinking of taking a break from channeling.
Really?
I don't want to have another incident like last time.
Okay. Francisca? You're going down this time, pal. Oh, is that right? She's been practicing 1,000 cracks a day, pal. Cracks? Wait, you don't mean cracks of the... Yep. Cracks of the whip. Well, we're fucked. The eyewitness? So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecutor's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. I'm going. But also, can we talk more about this hat? You know I can tell you about it in the... Of course you can't. Stingy. Mo's room? Show it then? In this circus, I assume eyewitness would be an actual eye or something. Well, apparently, it might be a clown. Unless... Lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. I wonder whose room this is.
The name tag on the door says Mo on it.
I guess he's not here.
Wow, it's a real mess in here.
My room's probably worse though.
Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later.
No, I'm going to look at these sick dog shoes.
Awesome! Look at those shoes! They're great!
Forget the shoes, check out the great gag banana peel.
You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch?
Are you blind? Look at how many scratches are from people slipping on it. Can I investigate it more? All the scratches? What if they have footprints? All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy.
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible.
It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it now? She better not want me to try one of these on.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office.
In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Oof. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner.
What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew.
Did they look like clown pajamas? Or did I misread something? Chair. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny.
Wow, Mo's very serious.
Studious. The Joke's on You. Huh? Huh? Whoosh! Carrots.
What the? There's a string of carrots here.
How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he is using them for some sort of gag. And yes, I'm seeing you. A very strange crack that is boarded up on the ceiling.
Clown equipment is so funny looking.
He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken.
Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice.
Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. My god, dude, you gotta take better care of your stuff. Even the accordion is broken. Okay, elephant in the room. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. That's all? No leads, no clues, nothing? Seriously? Well, that's disappointing. The bed? I really want us to comment on the bed, though. Yet somehow, we cannot. Guess that's all. Seems to be... Oh, the window, of course.
Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here.
You can even tell that the ground has been disturbed.
It's right in front of this window, about 30 feet away.
I guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crime from here. Uh-huh. Okay. That's all? Shall we skedoodle? Oh. Okay. Nothing else to add. Turkish entrance. Move. A big top. Move. Nothing to add. But would you look at this hat and try not to be amazed?
This silk hat is Max's.
That's right.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep. He took my sketch to the hat shop. And they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There is only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool?
I guess. Well, back to the detention center we go. Back to the detention center we go on December 28th. And straight into the visitor's room. Which is hauntingly empty.
Max isn't here.
He must be in questioning.
Aw, I wanted to see a magic trick.
He should be back in a little bit.
I guess so.
Well, bummer. What now? Okay, nothing to add here. What about the hat?
This silk hat really does look like it can fly.
It does have a feather on it. Maybe that's why you think it can take off.
You're right. Nick, I bet you could wear a hat like this. This is like one of those hats a famous detective would wear.
Yeah, I guess so.
But with a head as big as yours, you'd probably bust a hole in it.
Ouch. Also, excuse me, my spikies, they need to breathe? Be a bit more considerate next time? What? Do you think the clown is maybe back? Everyone is leaving. You're still here. Hold on. Did we try talking to her, after we showed her the hat? I wonder. Since she's the one who, came up with the design and all. Let's see. Nope. Still nothing. Let's check the clown room again. What else can we possibly do? Still nothing. Well, great. What? What now? Oh. Surely we've done everything we could up to this point, right? They took Max away from us. What are we going to do now? Still nothing to talk about. Talked about all of these. Talked about the hat and stuff. No more new ideas. Heck. Sir, I need to ask you a few questions. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he is bored. He doesn't even try to glance over this way. Smile, you're on candid camera. Got nothing else to add. They did get refreshed though. Both the guard and the camera. What am I supposed to do now? Dude. Let's talk about all the people, I guess. I guess we can talk to Regina as well about the profiles, correct? Maya, let's talk about you.
Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose sight of who you actually are.
Do you really believe that?
Not really, but just in case, I plan to write my autobiography.
Your autobiography? I'd read that. What's the matter? You've been acting strange for a while now.
Max, he's just some country bumpkin.
So, why does that matter? He's still a famous magician, right?
Yes, but his real name is Billy Bob Jones.
Yikes, the poor guy's got 3 first names. I guess this is pretty odd.
Oh well, if a big star can do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick.
A big star?
Max Galactica is a pretty big name. Anyways, why do you think about Naruhodo a Raito?
What's an A stand for?
A stands for attorney.
I'll think about it. Also, that suggested name is actually, thank you for the achievement. Is actually the original name in the Japanese version. So there you go. No matter what's the crime, we always meet the same detective at the scene.
Sometimes it seems like he's the only detective on the force. That would make Gumshoe really elite, wouldn't it?
Something tells me that no matter how you look at it, he's anything but elite. Ouch. Our nemesis?
You know, if she wasn't so mean, I think she and I would get along.
Yeah, but that's the problem. She is so mean. And that whip, that thing hurts. It really hurts.
I think it's cool though. I wouldn't mind having a whip myself. I bet that cracking the whip on you once or twice would be just what the doctor ordered.
What? Why me? What did I do? Why is everyone so mean? All of a sudden?
Regina is so cute!
I have to admit that her smile does have a sort of a hypnotic power.
Can you believe that she's an animal tamer? That's so cool! I'd like to try animal taming someday. Nick, lie down! Roll over!
Once this case is solved, I'll roll over for you as many times as you want.
Yay! Remember you promised, Nick!
I hope she forgets.
Everyone loved the ringmaster.
So I'm told. Why would anyone want to kill such a beloved man of the big top?
Well, there will surely be a point of contention tomorrow in court.
You can count on that. If we'll ever get to court at this pace. Okay, let's go ask Miss Smileys about all this stuff, I guess. Profiles? What do you think about Maya, of course?
Maya, you're a spirit channeler. Yep, I'm still training though. That sounds like fun. I think you should join us at the circus. Huh? A spirit as a spirit channeler? Yeah, you'd be a big hit. Really? She says I'd be a big hit.
I think she's just being nice. Max?
It's Max. Hey, where's Max now, anyways?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal?
Of course he's not.
I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what?
Okay. That's a thing to worry about, apparently. What do you think about this person?
Sorry.
Sorry?
I've already given my heart to another man. So I'm not interested in enrolling in your dating service.
Huh? I just wanted to know if you know this person. Wow. Poor Gumshoe.
Cool! This lady's got a whip! She's an animal tamer, huh? Sort of.
Two women with whips. That's why I key to shut up and act like a good boy. Tell us about yourself.
Alright, I look so cute in this picture. Don't you think I look cute? Don't you? Don't you? You sure do.
No objections here. Especially with the whip. At the scene.
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out myself. Let's... Here we go. What's on your mind, though, first?
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you.
Ah!
Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina! Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout.
Don't worry about me.
Regina told me that someone professed their love to her.
Professor Love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways.
And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love to her as well.
What? Who was it?
Someone named Trillo.
Trillo?
Apparently, he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Haven't met him yet.
Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus.
She must have some sort of strange power over them.
You're not kidding! 2 people in one day! Even I want to profess my love to her.
Me too. She's so cute. Okay, I think I'm going now, before I fall in love. Let's go to the ringmaster's room. Let's see.
This was the ringmaster's room.
Yes, this room belongs to the victim. Which means this might be where Max met Ringmaster last night.
Now that you mention it, that is what he said.
I wonder what. What's an interesting poster?
Ah! It's a poster of Max! I want it! I want it, Nick! I want it!
I wanna get out of here. Hey, we just came. Chill. Let's see. Let's start from the left.
There's a lot of posters here, don't you think?
There are indeed.
So many posters there that they aren't likely to miss one, are they?
Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here.
But you didn't even notice that I took one.
She's already swiped one.
Ha! Heh!
You're incorrigible, you know that? Emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. Okay. No, we have that now. We can still look at it some more. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances.
Posters are the way to go, aren't they?
What do you mean?
We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride.
With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Hey, don't knock it before you try it, okay?
Nick, look at all those photos lined up on the wall.
It's like a guided tour of the circus's history.
This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office? We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty.
And what if we had a client who was found guilty?
Well, we'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that?
Sure, blame me.
Nick, look at all these cute trophies.
Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined.
Yes, quite. Now, beyond the obvious, let's see what else is here. The desk? The photograph?
This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
Nothing else to say about the desk other than how ugly it is? Okay.
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Aw, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Can I take it, though? No? Okay.
This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it's 100% all-natural organic mascara.
And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Hey, good for him. These?
All of these frames look the same.
They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clone Research Center.
You're kidding, right?
What? They may be perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. And who are we to judge? It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top.
Ah, look at this! Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes!
What is it?
I didn't know that a magician... The salary is incredible!
She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much?
Incredible, huh?
You can't say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it.
What's the matter, Nick?
Max definitely got a raise, but this document is dated a week ago. Documents related to Max's salary negotiation. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Okay, look at it some more, I guess. This was the table used when visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud caked on the table.
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, don't even think about it.
I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyways? So... can do a slidey in this room. Pretty sure we covered everything by now. Still curious about that pocket paper. Now that the game brought it up, I didn't actually notice it at the first glance. But let's move. Nothing else to talk about? Pretty sure... Well, let's present this, I guess. Nope. Still too complicated for you? But hey, look how fabulous he is. No, not interested? Even though he's your allegedly fiancé? No? Okay. Well then, bye. Circus entrance? Things are happening again?
Huh? Hey, Nick! Look over there!
What?
There's someone over there. Excuse me.
Pee-wee? Pee-wee Herman? Hello?
Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me.
What? Huh? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe.
An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so.
Yes, I am. I have got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying. Like any regular person would hang around the circus. Dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya.
Well, I just happened to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? Not a carny, I'm a performer. Actually, I'm ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist?
I'm Benjamin Woodman.
Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben.
Ah, yes, that's your alias, right?
I believe they call it a stage name. Sir? Are you perfectly okay with me talking to you, first and foremost? I feel like we'll be breaking some boundaries here. What? Excuse me, Ben? Yes? You mean me? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile.
Max Galactica?
Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica.
Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say Max is not very nice? My head hurts. Yikes, I hope he is okay. Sounds like he's just popped a gasket. Ventriloquism?
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist.
I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you're a ventriloquist. Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that.
I can't help it. He's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind showing us some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Well, right now, he's contagious. I'm sorry to show you this, but...
Would you mind taking a look at this?
I
guess he won't need you to look at this after all.
What about this? No? Okay. What about this? No? Okay, that's fine. Let's just get all of these items out of the way, okay? So, let's go to the profiles before we forget again. That you can actually do that. No? Okay. Her? Would you mind talking about this person? No? Okay, what about him? Still no? Well, alright. What about yourself? Oh my god. This is not going anywhere, huh? Have I picked this guy? No? Alright. What now? Do we move? Gumshoe, have you seen that other guy? Can we talk about him? Should we talk about him? I feel like we need to talk about him. No? Okay. Let's go to Regina. She must know something about that guy, right? Mo is not back yet. Hold on. You might be back.
Hello!
Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big winner! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of the Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one? Did you get my joke right there? I watched one giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually Lassine Langsings. Catch my breath? Drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare here.
Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book.
In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh. I'm going home. Me too, Phoenix. Me too.
No, Nick, you can't.
You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's why I object to.
Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he is kind of funny.
No, I don't have to admit that because he isn't. Send help.
Could you please tell us more about the very big circus?
It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry.
20 years? Wow!
Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TVs, and bowling, there is just too much competition.
But I love the circus!
I love it too! That is why we've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us.
Nick, he just made a joke! Laugh!
Ha. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knows that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees.
I see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? What happened? Mo! Oh, wiggity, what? Ugh.
I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek?
Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness of the crime. Can we wrap this up quickly? I can't. I kind of regret I picked this voice, but I feel like it fits perfectly, somehow. The Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show.
New elements?
When we've been a performer for... When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my joke can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth? That make-believer takes things too far!
Make-believer?
The magician! The one that thinks he's all high and mighty! He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. What you witnessed? You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let those lips stay zipped.
That's not fair.
I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lip here to make what the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me?
Nick, you can do it.
What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay, do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. I'm not seeing roaring applause in the chat.
At least his expectations are low.
I would have let him quit his day job. Eesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did it, so I'll let you... Thank you. So I'll tell you what I saw.
I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
Okay, let's hear it. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... a mysterious dark figure. Without a question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves that how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he is letting on. Okay. Have we showed you my badge yet? What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Ah, you want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, imagine everyone's wearing underwear and dancing the lambada. I think that's enough advice for now.
Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded.
What do you think about this? Anything comes to mind? Ah, you want some advice on your development as a comedian? No, I actually don't. Russell! How could anyone do this to you?
Mo's taking this really hard.
Is that uppity figure's uppity top hat? They found this at a scene of the crime, didn't they? That's what I've been told. Unbelievable! That jerk killed the ringmaster!
It really is a shame that what happened to the ringmaster, huh, Mo?
It seems that the ringmaster was truly a great man. It's all fun and games with you, Mr. Clown, isn't it? Well, take a look at this! And cry about your salary! Comparing to Max's. Okay, well, down the list. This isn't very funny. How am I supposed to know about people who aren't in the circus? I mean, I would like to hear your impression of Maya at least. Huh. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just what he should, that he should die too. Mo! Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being.
Why do you hate him so much?
Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clunked Ben right over their head, as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves.
The cafeteria?
Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around.
Ah, thank you. This is an atlas.
Oh, I killed myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Well, thank you for the map at least. Well, you surely spoke to Gumshoe. That's the ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching the circus performances. You're now a little puppy Maltese, that Regina. If only my Larina was that cute.
Marina?
Larina is my daughter. She lives with her mother now. I wonder why. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. The ringmaster. I've been friends with Russell since even before the circus began. He was so selfless. He always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I could have thanked him more than I did. Mr. Ventriloquist? Ben! How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Just kidding. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. That's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his support puppet, Trillo.
Trillo?
If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of him.
Really?
Master and puppet. And about your glowing self?
What's the matter?
Whenever I see my own nose, I am reminded of my Italian heritage.
I see. It must be because you have one of those Roman noses. Romaning all over your face. I didn't cross the line here, did I?
You went so far past, you'll need a map to get back. Oh, at least he's finally quiet. Okay, there we go. Anything to say about this character? Okay. That's fine. Alright. Let's get moving. Circus entrance? I guess we're not getting any more info out of him unless we find the puppet or see him with a puppet. Do we get to talk to her about the new peoples that we've met? Does she even talk about them? I already forgot. Like Daddy Dearest, have you covered this?
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room.
His room? Yes, yeah. We've talked about this. Ben?
Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? Oh, he didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo, right?
Wait, we're the ones asking the questions around here? A fountain of information, this one.
That's Mo. He's such a funny clown. He's been a good friend of mine, my dad, for a really long time now. He was good friends with the ringmaster. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick?
No comment. Same here. Anything else to add? No? Okay, move. Cafeteria, let's go! It's one long investigation, isn't it? Been going for a while.
Ew, this place is gross!
This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder.
That reminds me, what was it that Mo said?
He said that yesterday morning Max clunked Ben over the head here.
He also said that there's gotta be something interesting here. Nick, what's gotta be interesting?
Don't ask.
Huh.
Well, the sign sure didn't do a very good job of being here, is it now? Max! This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand.
Look here! Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right?
Oh, Maya, you and your hamburgers. Anyone in the kitchen? The kitchen is over there. Everyone must be taking turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here.
I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you?
There she goes again! It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. Any T-bone bones laying around to lead us to victory?
They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside.
Once we're finished with the case.
Alright, now let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go.
Where's the mute button when you need it? Chairs? The chair's been knocked over.
That's what it looks like.
It almost looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle or used it for self-defense.
Or maybe Regent just likes to eat the dinner in the cafeteria.
Yeah, surely. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something?
Ah! Watch out, Nick! There's broken glass all over the floor.
A broken bottle just laying in the middle of the floor.
Do you think it means anything?
There's gotta be something interesting there.
Huh?
Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him.
Him?
An orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria floor. Okay.
Keep our cafeteria clean.
Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh?
Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die!
Well, that would definitely make them clean up. Yes. Let's change it now, while we're still here. There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic last night to clean up.
You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you can. You and I should clean this place up for them.
Why do we have to clean up?
1, because I hate dirty cafeterias. 2, because one bears repeating.
But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve it for evidence.
Oh, you know I really hate dirty cafeterias.
Not as much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. Board? Ah, a bulletin board for, bulletins? It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, a message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Better not mess around him. That's it? Well, at least we got a clue out of it. Right? Ooh. So, is what they suggested that we go back and talk to our friend the clown, or... Boy, do I not want to. Is this what you meant? What do you think about this? No. That's enough advice. Okay. Let's go. Let's move. Circus entrance. Would you know anything about this? Nope. Surely not. Okay. Do you think they're back at the detention center? They might just be. Hooray and huzzah. And there he is, all fabulous like. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me a sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fantabulous, fabulous, all of those things. That's why we came to meet with you again. Oh, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. Max Electrica?
We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max.
Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. Ah, we're those Jurassic geriatrics.
Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you?
Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? Sorry, that was wrong inflection there. I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess.
Wow, that's so cool!
It's really in the works. Already.
Oh?
That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. What happened? You met with Ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished.
They found the Ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house.
Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return.
Huh?
Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright, I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. but I have no idea what he went off to do. Is it time already? Well, let's first talk about all the stuff we found, about all the people we've talked to, and then we save and try to crack him. Ah, this is my silk hat. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It's one of my most prized possessions. The silk hat proves that I was somewhere else. Where did they find this? Huh, sweetie? They found it at the murder scene. No! I don't know nothing about nothing!
Ew, Max is so pathetic like this.
Max must be really confused. Hat? Poster? Maximilian Galactica. No matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut the number of symbols to 3.
Really? You had quite a few to begin with then, huh?
Well, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty mask, soft pillows for lips, a beard, buck teeth. I gave all sorts of symbols a shot. But if I forgot one of them, I put on my makeup. Everyone would forget who I am.
That's awful, especially for a magician.
About this? Can I ask what you do with such an exorbitant salary? We're already covered this point. I'm paying off my father's debt.
How could he possibly have such a large amount of debt?
For example, say you rented a video, and perhaps you forgot about it for, say, a short period of about 10 years. You'd would have the biggest late fee known to man. It's kind of like that.
Wow, now I can see how you can get that much debt.
Just say student loan. That's very believable and very true, actually. That makes sense now. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you? Yes, please. Please sign this for me. A broken bottle. Did we talk about any of these? It feels like an eternity ago. I've already forgotten. My sweetie pie. She must be really lonely with me all cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with her tiger. She's my special someone, and I'm her special someone.
Uh-huh, very complex.
Extremely so. Just between you and I, he wasn't a bad guy at all. I can say that for sure.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say something nice about someone, Max.
He must have really been a nice guy. I can't believe a guy with that ugly mug is after my sweetie pie princess. Especially after she has eluded my charms for such a long time.
There isn't much you can do about that, right?
Huh. You haven't even been truly in love, have you? When you're truly in love with someone, you'd be jealous of their mirror because it traps their image inside.
Oh, don't you think that's sweet of him, Nick?
I'm gonna get back with my sweetie pie. Then I'm gonna turn that dumb puppet into a toy glider.
I guess you two haven't worked out your differences yet.
Eesh. What about this person? Unfortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I mean, just look at the face on this one. It's not what I'd call fabulous. It's awfully harsh. Okay, let's try and do this, shall we? Think we have enough evidence by now? Let's do it. Fingers crossed. Oof. Meeting with Russell. Now, which one out of the incriminating evidences shall we throw at him? The hat, perhaps? Not with the ringmaster talking about the salary, except the whole thing was negotiated a fucking week ago. Any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? A week ago. True on that. That's... It was on the table of the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. And is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into the room that night? What? The fight in the cafeteria, maybe? Could that be? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Oh, where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course! It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max? What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... hit a person? This person? Ben. You nailed him over the head with the bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician! Maybe I should. As long as it's not a clown. Success! Meeting with Russell? Well, the truth is, yesterday morning, during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist? You could put it that way.
Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina?
That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that?
Ill-bred? Are you talking about same Ben?
Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we are talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his head hard. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben.
Trillo?
The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trilloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I did it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed.
You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet?
You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweeties?
No problem. Not at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Do we really have to defend this guy? I really don't want to defend this guy. Do you want to defend this guy? Because I don't. Okay, back to the circus. This investigation just never seems to end. Hello? Having a drink? Is everyone else having a drink? Along? Because you probably should if you haven't for a while. Also do it, Stretch.
Huh? Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something.
It's cold out. He's probably in the tent.
Can we go to tent? Unless you mean the big top? Plaza? Hello, you again? I don't want to go see Mo unless he has any new insight. Oopsie. Okay.
What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress.
Don't be so negative. Of course we are making progress.
But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved.
Of course.
And now Regina isn't here.
I'm not seeing how that's related. Move to the ringmaster's room.
It looks like the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if any other poster went missing.
Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer?
I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of those posters.
You mean stole one of those posters?
Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room.
Trillo? Oh, the ventriloquist's puppet. Yes. Where, indeed? Here?
Nick, look at all the cute trophies!
Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like... Haven't we already spoken about this? There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is...
That's Trillo! That's Ben's puppet!
I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Ventriloquist's puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick.
Why do I have to carry this thing?
Are you saying that it's not in my inventory? Can't even check. Move again. Oh, cafeteria? Anybody in here? Hello?
Oh, hey, Ben!
Hello.
Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do. I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick?
I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. We found your puppet. Do we have to bother him without the puppet in hand? Tell us what you know about the murder.
Do you know anything at all?
I don't know a thing.
Well,
Well, I don't know. You've been in the circus for a long time, haven't you, Ben? Yes, about 4 years.
I gotta admit, I'm kinda interested in the place as well. Mo is so funny, and Max is so amazing. Not to mention Regina being the cutest little thing I have ever seen.
Regina, I don't really like her too much.
Are you sure about that?
That's odd. Max said something about a confession of love. Was it the puppet that confessed? Is Puppet in love? There you go.
Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go.
Triloquist, return to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
Let's see, maybe we should go talk to the clown? Hey, wait!
Oh, who's that?
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No. I would never. It was me. Yeah, me. Down here. You're... Trillo? That is Mr. Quist, you sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Again. Mr. Quist, is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trillo, we talked about insulting people. You promised. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trillo.
Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? And when Trillo was...
Hey, who do you think you are, calling me a puppet? Scared.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
I
guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
So Trillo has nothing to say about that. Okay. Okay, fine. What happened? Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Triloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody! What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man?
I guess so.
No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? Why is everyone so mean to this man?
These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick?
Okay, I'll talk. Grams got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his head up my pants. Hand. Hopefully just the one of those things.
Your partner? You mean Ben?
Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here.
Oh my.
But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna.
Your...
Madonna. Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse me, him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her.
Mary?
Yep, called it. That's a bit over the top and makes me feel awkward. You don't say. The ringmaster got knocked upside his head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Thrillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up? I'm made of wood! Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there. If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on my facts. Okay.
You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care. It is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. I know you think that, but... But what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song.
Gave her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me. I'm not going to sing that. I'm sorry. The rest is private.
Well, the melody is pretty good.
But those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that's Strillo here. Does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, Butterface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Strillo!
Enough jibba-jabba, let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second!
Nick, what's going on?
He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. No! Why? Why? December 28th, Very Big Circus, Big Top.
What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo?
Quite a pair, those two. What did that papa... Oh no. Now what? Yo! Ah! Would everything and everyone stop abusing poor Phoenix?
Hey, welcome back, Nick!
That monkey... Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it!
What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You looked so completely dumbfounded. Regina! You! That monkey!
You, that monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge!
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it?
By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey? Money?
Monkey. The monkey is called Money.
Yes.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home.
What is he, a magpie?
That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. And my badge.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo.
He might know.
Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see.
Go to Moe's! I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Do I have to?
Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilla told me that he was in love with me.
Trilla told you he was in love with you?
Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Proposal?
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trilla both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
Ah, but Max only talked to Ringmaster about it.
I forgot about that. He asked the Ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I am so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? I have no idea what is going on. Do you think I should go for Max or Trillo?
Wait, you do realize that Trillo is a puppet?
Huh? I don't care what he's I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Oh boy. Well, I hope you had a hoot and a holler with this, princess. 'Cause now we're off to talk to the clown. Where was his room again? Oh, who's there? I think her blings are a bit blinding her. I think her blings are blinding everyone around her, myself included.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Any new evidence? Oh, everything got unticked for some reason. Something's covered up with the tarp. An old sign, perhaps.
Nick, look out! They've got the killer trap behind that tarp. What? It wasn't funny? You know it wouldn't have you know it wouldn't have hurt you to look even a little bit surprised.
She didn't notice that I was too scared to talk. Never gets old. The Ringmaster's body was found here. I heard the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But what in the world really happened here? Well, I'm sure we will find out sooner or later. This is the condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used in a while.
What? How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you?
Hold your horses. It was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow is still piled on top of it.
Wow, Nick! I'm impressed. Maybe you should be a PI instead of an attorney.
Yes. Let's switch places with Gumshoe. At least for a day.
This safety light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it?
That's what they say. There were performers in the lodging house, so it makes sense it was on. I bet the killer was worried that someone would spot them during the crime. Okay, that's about covers it, I guess. Move! To the bozo's room! Oh, I'm not ready. Hold on, I need a drink before we start this again. Oh, we've already been going for 2.5 hours, by the way. Everyone's been hydrating, I hope? Because it seems like we're going overtime, baby. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick? It just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So, what can I do for you? Did you remember a joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? I need help. Regina! So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, man flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. Oh god. I pity her after hearing that. The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. Guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist's puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. The clown sees life simply, without complications. So, when can I get my badge back? Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money! He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny things. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Huh? What is that?
Oh, I know! You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while? Let's go! Why the hell not? December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today.
That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over here too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later.
A monkey who takes care of Acro. So the monkey takes care of the acrobat, not the other way around? Okay. Habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Where's my badge, you piece of shit? He's got a barrel. Oh, look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model.
Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. What's wrong with being a muscle mommy? Woman. Okay. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like the maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about it at all. It's how things are supposed to be.
Can't the man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Well, At least he can admit it, huh? Monkey?
It's a monkey calendar.
Whoever's in the room must really love monkeys.
Maybe a little too much. Wow, I just realized that the year is almost over. Amazing how time flies.
It's been one wild year, especially the last part.
Well, we still got one last person to find to help this year. Max!
Unless we can wait until, the holidays are done. Max can wait. He can use a time off. Or out, rather.
Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore.
The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball?
I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know.
You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game?
Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Obadoomts.
Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch.
Look at this, it's a trophy and it's really heavy.
Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here!
Oh, thank goodness. It's my all-important badge. It looks that it shows that I am a defense attorney. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh?
What's the matter? Did you find something?
Yeah, check this out.
It's a ring!
There's something engraved on it. From T to R. A cheap ring with an eerie sparkle from T to R is engraved on it. Whose initials could those be? Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet? Ugh.
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we'll still got a magician on our side.
And real magic, I hope. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Oh my goodness, thank God for that. Yes! I am done here. That was a lot. In so many ways, it was a lot. And boy oh boy, I'm sure it's gonna be just as much next time. December 29th, 9:43 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5. Yeah, pretty boy, you'll be sweating for a while. Enjoy. Well, that being said, hope everybody enjoyed today's investigation. I'm so tired. It was so much. So many zany, wacky characters, some of them which I really wanted to slap across the face. And I'm sure I will maintain the same stance next time we return to this. This week, Thursday. Most likely, as usual. So I hope you're excited for when that happens. I will bring big buckets of tea, because my god, that's a lot of wacky voices we had to do today. I'm almost out of it completely. Still feels easier than the first case? Well, it's the first investigation, so I wouldn't go as far as to say that yet. Also, the first case was easy. I'd say the first half of the second case is where we were having troubles. But so far so good. It just was a lot of walking around, a lot of talking about other people, which I still sometimes forget about that we have to do, but yeah, let's try to remember that we can now do that. It was full of circuits for sure. Yes, quite, exactly that. So, with that being said, everybody, take care of yourselves. Hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you in court, probably, most likely, on Thursday. Cheers! Bye for now! Peace.